Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, guys. My kids are sick again. So I had to make sure I was putting them in the bed, getting them ready. So, all right. Audio is working well. Oh, favorite streamer. Did you hit your head or something? Are you sure? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you've been having a good day. Oh, God. I'm ready for the weekend. Oh, I get that. I have too. Plenty of times. Been knocked out a few dozen times in wrestling. No big deal, right? Maybe once or twice in baseball too. Oh man, this congestion that still has yet to go away from when I was sick keeps giving me a congestion headache, and lately my left ear has been really clogged. My wife has been telling me that my hearing is even worse. Like your selective hearing is even worse. I said it's not selective. I just can't hear. I actually am partially deaf in my left ear, so it makes it a little harder for her. But it is what it is. Oh man. All my babies are getting sick again. Hopefully they don't spread it back around. The short one. There. Yeah, no, I've got ear problems. My left ear, my eardrum is actually part way in my ear, like in my retracted into my head. So it takes longer for sounds to get to me. Ugh, man. It's a work week. Crazy. It's only Wednesday. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't think that'll ever get fixed. But I enjoy my janky brain, so I'll take being weird and broken. Oh, accessory. Oh, shoot. That sucks. I don't have that. Ugh. At least I don't think. Never been checked. Hey, calm down, Lady Gaga. Okay? Uh, I'm I'm tired and I let things go when I'm tired. But I need to stay consistent with my streams. Especially as I start coaching next week. Yeah. Potato, potato. I was just born special. Man. Yep, volleyball. I'm a boys volleyball coach. Occasionally, you might see some of my guys jump into stream. They're the ones that actually got me back into streaming, and then they don't even come. Rude. Actually, some of my former ones actually come in more often. They come in and give me a hard time. Call me an old man, you know. Old man that can still beat them in volleyball. That's not true. Some of them are really, really good. I'm an okay player. I'm sure. I enjoy people coming in and giving me a hard time. Anybody can do it. Perfectly fine by me. But I appreciate that you think I'm a cool person, that you enjoy just hanging out, chit-chatting back and forth, getting to know. Maybe someday we can get a few more people in here, and you won't just have to talk to me the whole time. You know. You'll have some more to mess with. You know. More stuff that you can write in your book of random things. Like, yeah, gotta wear a hat while laying naked in bed, all muscular, you know? Alright, I'm gonna max out Fang, board. Then we'll move on with our boss fight. I hate that boss fight so much. Fair enough. Is that the Naya Unicorn? Is that your friend? I said they followed me about an hour ago. Very nice, very nice. It happens. You know, it's what, almost 1 o'clock your time? Y'all East Coasters. Yeah, my family's on the East Coast too, so sometimes they're in here. So, I grew up on the East Coast. Just recently moved here, like, what was it, 2019? And then actually my moderator, she just moved to Florida. Because her husband is in the military out there. Ah, don't hurt Fang. Little butt plug. I get the undiagnosed case of insomnia. I just refuse to sleep. When I was running cross country, we had practice at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we had to be there by 4:30. So I was like, I'll go run, and then I'll go to sleep. Didn't work out when I had my kinesiology and epidemiology classes that I had to take at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you had a monotone professor who would just read from the book, word for word, and a nice, soft, calming, and you just like that. Or I decided I was going to go to breakfast and have an omelet instead of going to class. Or because I was a teacher, not asleep. You lie. Welcome in, Naya Unicorn. I hope I said that right. No, but being a teacher, I really couldn't go to sleep. I just stay awake because I had to go do observation hours for all of my teaching stuff. So, but I did end up working it out where I didn't have classes on Fridays. So then I would just go do all my observation hours on Fridays later on. And then I just go right to sleep the rest of the time. It kind of worked out. Yeah. You know, started the cycle of 4-ish hours of sleep a day. And then that transitioned into I broke my back. And then the nerves just wouldn't let me sleep. And now I have kids, and the kids just won't let me sleep. So I trained myself for the future, right? That's what we were supposed to do? No, I wouldn't give it up for anything. Fun stuff. I'll sleep when I'm dead, you know? Not a big deal. If I'm sleeping, how am I supposed to be able to play games? Right? Because I play with my kids when I get home from work. Whatever, they're not dying of sickness. That is. Poor little babies. Fevers out the wazoo. And we wouldn't have coffee and energy drinks if it wasn't for wanting to stay up, right? I mean, they are created literally to avoid sleep. I know. Hope is only here for a little bit until we get up to Vanille, and then Vanille will be in. The boys will take the back burner, and the girls will be out having fun. Because, you know, girls just want to have fun. He's literally only there because he's the strongest healer out of all 6 of them. And because we don't have Vanille yet. Girls just want to have fun. I don't drink energy drinks. I can't stand that weird taste that they have. And when you have ADHD, same here. They're more stimulants than they are waking you up. Coffee doesn't do that for me either. People get mad that I actually can drink a cup of coffee and then I can just go to sleep if I want to. They're like, it keeps me up for like 17 hours. My bad, Karen. It doesn't really make me tired. It just makes me focus. It's a cheaper alternative to Adderall, which is literally just speed. Let's see. 2 more runs. We should have a decent amount. Yeah, we got. All right. That's fair. I wouldn't say focus, like focus, because I'm still, you know, I want to be on my phone. I want to play games. That's what I want to do. That's the only focus that I have is video games. So, that's my focus right there. Stop sending me TikToks. I don't even watch TikTok. Facts. Agreed. Agreed. Egregious. My wife hates it because if we're not having like a conversation at the time, I'll pull out my phone and I'll just start looking at videos, looking up stuff to do, stuff that I want to add to stream to try to make it more funny or appeasing, you know, all that other mumbo jumbo stuff that I'm terrible at. Like trying to convince people to give me their money so I can eat disgustingly flavored jelly beans on camera or get the disgusting flavored sodas and try them on camera or whatever. You know, something that wants to bring people back in. Just keep laughing and make me do weird stuff, you know? That kind of weird stuff. Fair. That's fair. I also really enjoy, like, what the heck is going on? Oh. Friends are reacting to my reels. It's about time. I only sent like 75,000 to them today. I lost my train of thought. I'm an outgoing person. If I know you and I feel comfortable around you. If not, then I'll just sit back, quiet. But because I'm a coach, I also enjoy that, so I will be constantly looking up different things for volleyball. Different drills, different, you know, different things that I think will make my guys better. Never ever again. I've never done it. I've done at the last school that I was at, because I'm a one-on-one. I work specifically with just one student with special needs. But I'm no longer with that student. I got moved to another one. But I moved up with her to the high school. We did, they have like, flavored ones for holidays. So we did like a Thanksgiving one, we did a Christmas themed one, we did like an Easter flavored one. So they had stuff with like mashed potatoes and gravy, and then they had like lamb and turkey flavor. And So we tried them each individually, and then we mixed them like we would mix food on our plate. Like if, you know, we're the type of people that mix like turkey with our mashed potatoes or our sweet potatoes with our mashed potato, like that type of stuff. And I didn't think it was bad. A lot of people were like gagging, but my sister's the one that gave me the idea for that. I have no idea where she's at, actually. Yeah, I do. That's what I do at school. Is I work in a special ed classroom as a one-on-one. So I specifically work with one student. I can work with others, but my student needs a lot of individual attention, so I tend to work with him. He's a super sweet kid. Best little guy ever. Whenever I'm not having a good day, like if I'm like when I was starting to feel bad last week before I came home, he would like walk me to class, like he'd hold me up like I was like falling over or dying or something. He was super sweet. Super sweet kid. Let's do this. Let's create. Okay, we're gonna start with you. And then you are gonna be a medic. You're gonna start here. Start doing some damage. We can move to that. And I'll move you there. One second, I gotta blow my nose. My gosh. Surprised there's not a ship docked outside my house. Big as this foghorn is.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
I don't know. I absolutely hated this fight the first time I played.
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad! Oh! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No. How about you?
Still in one piece. My turn.
There he goes, leaving his hat on again.
Don't shoot! I'll show you what all the sea looks like!
Yeah, I'm certified K through 12. Actually, in West Virginia, I was certified K through pre-K through college.
Me! I'm a Lassie!
So technically, I could be a PE teacher at a college level too.
Some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you, an ordinary citizen of Cocoon. Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives. How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you.
He's on our side? He's lying. What if he's telling you it's a trick?
You must be Snow Villiers.
understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit.
Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop!
Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos. Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die. Who fired? I gave no order!
Right?
No!
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
I think so.
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says. I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for Lassie. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that.
Think I can get my cheekbones like that?
Dad,
Chiseled.
I hate to run out on you.
You're not running!
Maybe I'll make
Running away.
a reward on stream
Choice.
where I play without a shirt and just a
Survive and do
a
what
hat.
needs to be done.
You mean complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
can't play video games unless you're half naked with a hat, right? It's either a bandana or like a beanie. I don't know if I have any in here. Yeah, it's a bandana.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Excuse me.
Keep out of it.
Shut up, Hope. Yeah, baby. I hate this fight. That's the missile barrage that we need to take out, and I'm not paying attention.
This'll be quick.
Got lucky.
You are surrounded!
Nope. Yeah, I think I messed this up right at the start.
Follow my lead.
The tank is the whole thing. Okay.
Nowhere to run, let's see.
A Lego lost in your eye. That sounds dirty, actually. Extremely dirty.
Give it your best shot. Take down the enemy.
One doesn't simply walk into it. My gosh. Oh yeah, he died. He don't have the health. I know.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
Take down the enemy.
My precious.
Thank you.
Alright, let's pick up this turret. So less damage being done to me. Oh, now I want to hear it. Come on.
Nowhere to run, let's see.
Fair enough.
Follow my lead.
Uranium. Bobs.
Take down the enemy.
He's a panther. Not good.
Follow my lead.
I'm gonna go wash my eyes out.
Take down the enemy. Thank you.
I know I'm ugly, but I didn't think I was that ugly.
Follow my lead.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Nowhere to run, Leslie.
Told you, it's my favorite pastime.
Let's go.
Make awkward things more awkward.
Surrender now.
I've been in the game just a little bit longer than you have. You're gonna squirm. This thing's basically dead once I take this thing out. Yeah, blast him. Not her. Blast Hope.
Nowhere to run, Leslie.
What you got now?
Surrender now.
This'll be quick.
Nowhere to run, Leslie.
There's plenty of places to run right after I knock down your shit. I don't like putting anything on my car. Whoa! I forgot about the main cannon. You're gonna squirm. Not good.
Give it your best shot. Let's go.
Oh, like Captain Falcon? Does it give you a Falcon punch? Falcon punch! Fair enough. Hopefully you have Chewbacca riding in your passenger seat. Just get the Chewbacca mask that when you open it, it does the Chewbacca sound. And like, just tape it onto the headrest. $1,800 uranium bombs. Crystarium expanded. Another one.
Again? There's no end to these guys.
Fair enough.
Hey, you thing. Need
I forget him sometimes. Yeah, fair enough.
Cute. Right, let's move it.
Put your jacket back on.
Take care, Dad.
When it comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last?
Yeesh. Oh, I hate this area too.
Seasick?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Okay then.
right? It's supposed to be. And now develop further. Renewal. Asuna. Renewal. Revives a KO. Raise! Alright, I feel like this is important. I didn't farm long enough. I couldn't max that out. What the heck? The City of Dreams. Stop it. I also plan on playing Final Fantasy 16 if I can get a new up-to-date PC. Keyword if. Everything I keep looking for keeps getting sold out because something about the 50 series dropping or something stupid. People are going nuts and buying stuff left and right. Ooh. I love how it asks you if you want to save, and then right after you get to a new area, like after that save, it's like, hey, here's a save point.
Enjoy your stay in Nautilus.
Like, there's nothing wrong with all the saves. Trust me, I did a playthrough on 12 and I accidentally saved over the save. To be honest, I don't remember what I said or what I was saying. Besides, they ask you to save if you want to save in between chapters or after a boss fight or whatever, and then you pop in and there's a save. Something like that.
Not a lot of security here.
Oh, that. Yeah.
For these people, the
I have yet to play
Lusitanians
16.
still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. It's starting soon. What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure.
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie, who surfaced in Palampolam and attacked the city's citizens, are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
Wait. Can't get over him.
Yup. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the Lassie.
They're all infected by pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
Every time. No, I've been looking at trying to upgrade my PC, but every time I go to like buy the parts for them or look at parts to buy, they're getting sold out because the new graphics card series, the 50 series, is dropping a little at a time.
Keep an eye on the kids, okay?
So people are like mad dashing and buying stuff like crazy. Stupid. Yeah, it's even worse now. Like absolutely worse. Like I'm talking about a case, like the case that I'm looking for and the motherboard, and it's ridiculous.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile.
Yeah. But I can't run like Final Fantasy 16
A pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
with my current graphics card and CPU. They're just old. They're almost 10 years old.
The show is starting. Look.
It's party time, little lady.
And like the graphics look good on this computer, but they look even better at high resolution on a newer one. Me too. I actually have a group that I can get back into it with. A lady that I played softball with. Her and her boyfriend and her roommates play. But I think the farthest I got into it was Stormblood. But I've heard that it's so much more balanced now in the later game stuff.
With trusty blade and Falsey's aid, I will defend Cocoon! To battle!
Yeah, I play some games with my brother-in-law. We've been playing Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. It's pretty fun. I like it.
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
Where to next, little lady?
I'll let you decide.
It's pretty fun. It's like a survival thing.
Just keep on smiling.
You're back in the mines of Moria, and you have to farm materials and stuff, and you get to fight orcs.
With Sags.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this'll just fade away.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
And then the second part to Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII, is on my list too, but I have to have a higher PC to be able to play that.
So this is the city of dreams? Don't leave me!
I played the first part on the PS4 and fell in love with it. I loved how they did everything, how they fixed everything up.
Apparently you can only buy your car focus.
So, and I heard the second part is so massive and so big, and there's so much to do.
What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping it.
Can I come
I
with
don't
you?
understand it. It's great.
Sure. More the merrier. What about you? You got someone special out there?
Special? No.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding.
Fair.
I didn't mean to
Very fair.
upset you.
Well, I'm just fine.
We can all be wrong sometimes.
I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't.
She's the
Not
reason
until
that his
Tony
son
arrived.
is a lessee.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
No, I forgot to buy presents.
Ooh. Ooh, they're so tiny. Are we allowed to pet them? Look at these Beelords keeping us
Are we allowed to pet him?
There's always new stuff to try. Wow, time flies.
Wonder where we can go on this thing.
Board to Nautilus Station? That one goes nowhere.
Every day.
Clock tower's always. Every time I come here, I find something.
Did not get out of looking at my sister's slideshow the other day. By the way, later she called me and made me read each slide. There was more to look at after the Sonic. Fair enough. So she got you pretty good, huh? Oh, I was just at this place.
In light of recent events elsewhere.
She tell you why she sent that to you? Or why she spent the time to do that? Or she just thought, hey, you know what? I want to mess with my sister, so let's do it. There. Magical teleports through the land of water.
Oh, I thought I smelled something. Welcome to Narbo, isn't it? The city of dreams.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah. Hey, you can make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. He really wanted to come here.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
There's some items here that we're gonna backtrack and get. I think there's like 2 items. Chocobos! Did I show you that I have a coin that has the chocobo on it?
This one at the parade. Welcome to Nautilus.
My buddy from work,
If you've never seen our spectacular pop
he bought me.
why not make today the day?
So they have like a bunch of Final Fantasy memorabilia. I want to get the playing cards. They actually sell playing cards. I want to get the playing cards so I can start collecting them. But
Look at those big curly eyelashes.
he bought me a gill,
That's a good girl.
and they've got different ones. So he bought me that one, and then he bought me this bad boy on my birthday. The Buster Blader. Got the Buster Blader stored here in this cabinet, along with all my Star Wars books. Off over here is my Star Wars cabinet that has my kyber crystals, my lightsaber that I built at Disney, and my dark saber. I also bought the dark saber.
Our forthcoming attraction, the Fiend Lord's Keep.
I hate this part of the game because there's no actual combat.
Ooh. Wow.
I know, I need to shower. You don't have to tell me. Rude.
The smell reminded me of home. The wilderness of Pulse.
Hey, come back here.
I went to Star Wars Celebration out here in California. I spent a lot more money. I think I had about $3,000 ish. Charge my watch. So the only reason I gotta go was last year that I lived in West Virginia with my best friend. We were staying with him. We watched it online, right? And it was in Chicago. We could have gone to Chicago because we lived like 3 hours from Chicago, but we didn't. And then they announced that it was going to be in LA, and then the whole COVID year, mumbo jumbo, which gave us more time to save up money, by the way, which is perfectly fine. And he was like, "How far is LA going to be from where you live?" And I said, "About an hour and a half, not a big deal." He goes, "All right, I will sacrifice flying on a plane." He is terrified of planes. To go out there. And we bought the 4-day pass. And we got to watch the first 2 episodes of Kenobi with Hayden Christensen. And Ewan McGregor, because we won the bid to get into the big whatchamacallit. I'm hurting you now. We've been waiting for it to come back to the US. We're gonna go again. Hopefully, though, I will have a different career so I can afford more money to go. But I actually got a few of my Star Wars books in there are actually signed by the authors. The authors were actually there at Star Wars Celebration, and they signed all the copies and stuff that you had. And they had it set up that if you didn't have the books on you when you got to meet them in the library, if you brought your receipt, you could go back to the store and they would sign the rest of their books. So I have actually quite a few copies up there are signed by the actual authors, and they did it for free. Like it was free. I didn't have to pay. Well, I won't see you crying, so your roommates will have to comfort you, or your friend. They're all asleep. Just go curl up in one of their beds. It was a blast. It was expensive, but it was well worth it. So if it ever comes back to the US, I suggest that you get tickets. But you need to watch the current one to know when the next one's coming, so you can apply for the tickets right away, because they sell out so freaking fast. So fast. But we want to get the Grand Jedi passes. They're like $2,000 the next time that we do it, because we automatically get into all of the big stuff, and our seats are really close for them. Like we're like guaranteed like front row seats, and you automatically get in for like autographs for all of the actors and actresses, and so like there's a lot of special panels. So like that first special panel, we were there. It was like 2 hours long, and they told us like their timeline of different things, and they brought out all of the actors and actresses, and like it's when they made the announcements. And then they were like, "Hey, you get to come back later tonight." So we came back at it was like 7:00, and we got popcorn. They gave us popcorn. They gave us chips. They gave us soda. They gave us like a candy, and we just got to watch the first 2 episodes. It was so cool. I always go to Disney World in Florida. I've been to Disney in Florida one time, and that was when I was still living on the East Coast. But I was like my daughter's age, my oldest kid's age, so I don't really remember. Why are you running around awkwardly, stupid? So, and then because they kept moving the times around, we actually went to Disney during that week. Like they came out for my buddy came out for a week, and his brother and our other best friend. And my buddy is a teacher. He's a history teacher in West Virginia, so he had to be back because they had finals. So he had to fly out on the fourth day. So he ended up buying tickets for us to go to Disney, and then that's when I built my lightsaber. Was when we did that. And I have a Jedi robe. It's only $250. I bought the robe and the lightsaber and a few extra crystals. They didn't have the purple. Yeah, I still want to get Ahsoka Tano's uh keyblades. Wow. You talked about Kingdom Hearts earlier, and then it got me distracted in thinking about that. But I want to get Ahsoka's lightsabers. I want to get Mace Windu's because he's my favorite. I want to get Obi-Wan's, and I want to get Darth Maul. Darth Maul is my all-time favorite Sith. And so I want to get him. His. And there's a store here that's not even in the park. It's outside. It's at the back end of Disney that sells them all for like 200 to like 500 bucks. And it comes with a stand.
The fun times are double.
But I don't really have a place to store them. To like show them off. I'd probably have to like hang them. I do want to get a Keyblade though. I would too. I want to get the Oblivion Keyblade. And then the Ultimate Weapon Keyblade.
You're still number one, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Renee. Now when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychon, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoonless sea. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus.
And grass on. Fair enough.
Turning myself in.
I'm also allergic to cats.
But, hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait, Sass!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant.
I grew up with
I'm
cats,
sorry, Vanille.
even while being allergic.
I'm tired of all this running.
But you can't. What about Dodge?
Huh?
It's a lessee because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me.
The lessee who ruined your life was...
Fair enough.
place left to run.
No place left to run. Now we're in the fun part. Now all the talking and chit-chatting is over. I'm not, like, there's not one that I'm specifically, like, deathly allergic to. I get to the point where, like, if I don't wash my hands after petting them, and I, like, scratch my nose or my eyes, I get all puffy, and I can't really breathe. Or if they rub their tail up against my nose or face, you know. There's only been one thing that's made me, like, deathly allergic, and it was a medicine I was taking when I was, like, into middle school, high school age. Took a month. And then my, like, throat closed up or something. I don't know. Only went to the ER for it. Gave me some Benadryl. It's probably the first time that I had slept in forever. Got some really good sleep. I'm allergic to a lot of different things now. Oh, wow. That sucks. But I'm glad you're okay. I think I'm allergic to... I mean, I'm allergic to dust. And I live here in Southern California, which is just a dusty place. But, yeah, I think I've become... Because, like, your allergies and stuff can change as you get older, too. I think I've become more and more allergic to dogs. Especially ones that are, you know, that shed a lot, which mine does. And he's 15 years old. He's a sweet little puppy boy. I got him going into my senior year of high school. I need to blow my nose again. Sorry about that. That's very fair. Mine rolls around in dust and dirt. Mine is a mixed breed. He's Heinz 57, but I think he's got a lot of like pointer and basset hound in him. Barkley. I don't know, I give up. You'll never guess my dog's name. He is named after a video game character. Yes, because if you have any more, then it will give it away. It is a series that you know, and we've talked about. There's your other hit. You are indeed correct. It is a good dog name, but no, that is not his name. Though that name was on the list. And it is actually still on the list for a potential another name if we get another male dog. No. Nope. Though Riku's Keyblade I also want. That has nothing to do with my dog's name, but I forgot about his Keyblade. That is one of those. It is Roxas. I fell in love with Roxas. Well, because of Kingdom Hearts 2. But when I played 365 over 2, I really, really fell in love with Roxas, like Roxas's character. And so I was like, I'm naming a dog after him. I wanted to have a Siberian Husky, and I was going to name him Roxas. But this dog got tossed out in front of me while I was at my friend's grandma's house. And the lady almost ran him over. So I took him home, and I was like, this is my dog. He is forever mine. And he looked like little Scrappy-Doo when he was a puppy. He doesn't really look like Scooby now, but he definitely looked like Scrappy when he was a puppy. But he's my little buddy. He well, he still thinks he is. He's old, he's senile, he's losing his hearing and his sight. You know, kind of like his master. But he loves his little humans, little masters. A little too much. And he loves my wife. He won't leave her alone. But he's an old boy. His lifespan was 7 to 9 years, and he's at 15 now. Oh, that's cute. So we're about the same age. And you named him after Charles Barkley, the professional basketball player. That's why. No. My jaw hurts. I knew it. That reminds you of Sarah? Your parents have a dog with pink hair too?
Oh, get serious now. This is gonna stay.
Kirby. Fair enough. They dye it pink?
Gonna stay. This is gonna stay.
Ouch.
I owe ya.
Freaking hate you. Your mother's a tin can. It was actually named after some Georgia football coach my parents got it a few months ago from someone my mom works with. Fair enough. Funny how that works. I know nothing about this. That's very fair. I know a good bit about football. That's because I grew up playing football and I watch football. So I'm very excited for the game on Sunday. Has human eyes? That's creepy. Like that's very creepy to even picture. Please don't share a picture of the dog. No thanks. I don't need to see that. Barkley, you can show a picture of Barkley. Of that demon dog, no thanks. It's very fair. I don't have pictures of my dog with his tongue sticking out very often. I did have a picture. There was one time I was gone for college and I had like zoomed home like well, it wasn't Zoom because Zoom wasn't around. It was Skype at the time. So I had Skyped home to talk to my family. Apparently my dog, when I got off, like was laid his head on the computer and was like pouting, and then later he like folded himself in half. So he literally just like laid his head on top of his back hind legs and he like folded himself in half. I was like, what are you doing? Weirdo. No. But we're gonna end off stream here tonight. I will be back on Friday. Might be able to keep my original start time of 9 o'clock. We'll see. My best buddy's talent show starts at 6. Supposed to be 2-ish hours, but then we also have to tear down and clean up and stuff like that. So it might be like 8 o'clock, and then I still have to come home and eat dinner after that. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted in the Discord. But if you like what you saw and you want to keep coming back, hit that like, subscribe, follow, all the mumbo jumbos. And jump into the Discord. You can get to know me outside of the streams. You can ask me questions. We share photos of different things. I keep you up to date about if I'm streaming or not, because I got kids that are sick and I've been sick, all that fun stuff. But I appreciate everybody just stopping by, hanging out, having a good time. I hope you guys have a